In the ancient city of Edessa, the heart of the Kingdom of Osroene, Abgar VIII was born into a lineage of rulers who held their land like a jewel amid the shifting tides of empires. From his youth, Abgar exhibited a keen intellect and a charismatic presence that endeared him to his people and his court. His father, King Manu VII, saw in him the makings of a great leader, one who could navigate the delicate balance of power between the Roman Empire and the Parthian Empire, both of which cast covetous eyes upon Osroene. Abgar's education was rigorous. He was tutored in the arts of diplomacy, warfare, and statecraft, preparing him for the day he would inherit the throne. The young prince also showed an unusual interest in the burgeoning Christian faith spreading through his kingdom, a curiosity that would shape his reign in unexpected ways. When King Manu VII succumbed to illness, Abgar VIII ascended to the throne. His coronation was a grand affair, but the festivities were overshadowed by the pressing concerns of state. To the east, the Parthian Empire sought to expand its influence, while to the west, the Roman Empire under Emperor Septimius Severus was consolidating its power. Abgar's first major challenge came in the form of a Roman demand for tribute. Seeing an opportunity to assert his kingdom's autonomy, Abgar refused. His defiance led to a tense standoff with Rome. Abgar knew that outright war with Rome was not an option, but he also understood the importance of projecting strength. Thus began a delicate game of diplomacy, with Abgar seeking alliances with neighboring kingdoms and leveraging his kingdom's strategic location as a bargaining chip. As tensions simmered, Abgar's interest in Christianity deepened. The story of Christ's teachings and his reputed miracles resonated with the king, who saw in the faith a unifying force for his diverse subjects. Abgar's conversion to Christianity was a bold move. It endeared him to his Christian subjects and aligned him with the growing Christian communities within the Roman Empire, but it also alienated him from traditional power structures both within his kingdom and beyond its borders. Abgar declared Christianity the state religion, commissioning the construction of churches and promoting the faith through his policies. While Abgar navigated his relationship with Rome, the Parthian Empire under King Vologases V viewed Osroene's growing Christian identity with suspicion. The Parthians, adherents of Zoroastrianism, saw Abgar's actions as a threat to their religious and political influence. Vologases sent envoys demanding Osroene's submission and a return to traditional religious practices. Abgar's refusal led to a series of skirmishes on Osroene's eastern borders. The Parthian forces, though formidable, were met with fierce resistance. Abgar's leadership and his strategic alliances with neighboring tribes proved crucial in repelling the invaders. The battles were brutal, with significant losses on both sides, but Abgar's forces managed to hold their ground. Despite his success against the Parthians, Abgar's troubles were far from over. Emperor Septimius Severus, seeking to solidify Roman dominance, launched a campaign into the east. Abgar knew that Osroene could not withstand a full-scale Roman invasion. Instead, he sought to use diplomacy to buy time and secure his kingdom's future. Abgar's envoys met with Roman officials, negotiating a tenuous peace that recognized Osroene's autonomy while acknowledging Roman overlordship. This agreement allowed Abgar to maintain his throne and continue his support for Christianity, but it came at the cost of significant tribute payments to Rome. In his later years, Abgar VIII focused on consolidating his kingdom's internal stability. He invested in infrastructure, strengthening the city of Edessa and ensuring its prosperity. Under his reign, Edessa became a center of learning and culture, attracting scholars, artists, and theologians from across the region. Abgar's health, however, began to decline. The illness that had plagued him in his youth returned, this time more aggressively. Despite the best efforts of his physicians, Abgar's condition worsened. As he lay on his deathbed, he reflected on his reign, a period marked by constant struggle, but also by significant achievements. Abgar VIII's death marked the end of an era. His son, Manu VIII, succeeded him, inheriting a kingdom that, despite its challenges, had been strengthened and unified by Abgar's leadership. Abgar's reign was a testament to the power of resilience and the delicate art of diplomacy. He navigated the treacherous waters of imperial ambitions and religious transformation, leaving a lasting imprint on the history of his kingdom and the broader tapestry of the ancient world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.